I have the doors hung on both sides. Got them lined up on the rocker, on that line going back, and on the line going down the front, on the front of the rocker where it meets the fender, on both sides. So yesterday I went ahead and I prepped all of my metal for the entire back half of the car by putting my holes in it and prepping them just to make sure that they're ready to go. I can start assembling the back panels. So what I do is I vice grip them in place and then I work them around. I'll bolt on the trunk lid, close the doors, line up the quarters to everything all the way around, and then I'll screw it in place with some self-tapping screws is what I like to use, and then I'll double check, take the trunk lid off, and then I'll weld the entire back end. So what I'm going to be doing now is just aligning both quarter panels, taillight panel, trunk lid, trunk corners, quarter extensions, getting all that to where it fits the best. And there's my quarters, they're ready to go. And then the back end will be ready to weld. And then I'll do the roof last. So it's gonna start flying together here. It takes me about a day and a half to completely line up the back end. And then another day to weld it, grind it down, and then the back end will be done. So that's what I'll be doing here starting this morning. So let's see how far I can get here today. So what you just saw in that short clip was the panels just going up in place. I vice grip them where they're close, and then I spend a bunch of time getting the lines right, from the door to the quarter, getting that gap right on that spot, the gaps around the trunk lid, rear valance, pull all that stuff together so it fits with each other. So it takes about a full day, so I didn't capture any of that just because it's just me going from one spot to another until everything is right. But that just gives you a gist of just each panel just goes right up in place. It's just a couple pieces on this back end and then it starts to look like a car again. So I got everything where I want it. You can see my lines down the side. My door gaps are really close to where I want them. Just need a little tweaking in the end like usual. Trunk gaps are good. As usual, the quarters on these just always seem to curve in a little bit at the end, which is normal. And usually always at this spot on both sides, it gets tight. The trunk lid actually comes up a little far, which is every car I've done. That's the trunk lids are just a little bit like that. So I shave it out of either the quarter or the trunk lid on that, but the line going across is perfect. Rear valance, which I don't have on, but that gap's right on the ends. You can see this side's the same, it comes in tight there at that spot, which you can actually see on this side. The quarter is the problem more so on this side because it curves outward before it gets to this rear window panel. You can see through there instead of transitioning nice straight line. So I'll take some out of that quarter to bring that edge of that quarter back to make the gap right there. But this side we got the lines right, gaps are good. So now what I'll do is weld all my pieces together. You can see all the spots. I have it screwed together where I want it. You can see my weld spots where I'm going to go around, weld everything together. So that's what I'm going to do now, inside the door here. And usually when I'm aligning back end, I do this gap first. I line up my door lines and the gaps there. I do that first because that's the hardest spot to manipulate. If you have your back end of the quarter in place first and then try and do this, you're going to be fighting it the whole time. So I line up this and then kind of work my way back to make everything flow together. So I'm going to set up a tripod and we're going to weld this whole back end together, and then we'll do the roof and drip rail moldings. Alright, so I finished off. At the end of the day, I got everything done that I wanted to. Pennsylvania, it was extremely hot today. You can see how red my face was, especially when you're wearing a welding jacket. You're welding all day. Can't have the fan going because it messes up the weld. But made it through. Got the roof panel on. Quarters are fully welded. Other than wheelhouses, I have them out yet. I got them to do. Taillight panel, trunk corners, all that stuff is completely welded. So I'll take you around and show you the parts of the car here that I welded. So the next thing tomorrow I'm going to do is weld in the dash, seat platforms, trunk brackets, just a lot of the small brackets that go around. So I won't film really any of that just because it's just random little pieces that I have to weld in, but I got to do that. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. But let's show you around what I did do. So doorpost welded the whole way. We got the drip rail molding channel. That's completely welded in. Roof panel welded the whole way around. And I fill holes on this roof to quarter, and I also tack it the whole way around because you don't want to, depends on what the body shop uses to fill that. Some use a fiberglass filler, some people will relet it. You don't want that flap where the two are overlapping to ever move at all because it will crack out over time, especially 65, 66 Fastbacks when they got the whole line through there. I do that continuously also at intervals because I cool it down. You don't want to overheat the panels, it's going to warp it. So that takes a little bit to weld that seam, but that's what I do in that case. But all the welds down, everything's done. Taillight panel. So we're all good. Everything's moving like it should. It's coming along quick. After I do those small things that I just mentioned tomorrow, I'll be on to the front end. Hanging the fenders, putting holes in these apron panels, the Mustang Fastback ones. And then I'll be able to weld these inner aprons in once I know where everything's supposed to go off of where the fenders want to lay at. But that's it. Lots of progress. Very happy. Thanks for watching all these videos. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, I really appreciate it. And I guess we'll see you in the next video.